who are SmartRock's typical direct and indirect users?
I would say the most common user would be general contractors. Okay, so we're talking about the field engineers, the project managers, QC personnel that want to verify the quality and the state of the concrete over time, especially in early ages. But you also have testing agencies using SmartRock sensors a lot, and even concrete producers. So we have major producer partners across North America and worldwide as well that leverage SmartRock technology to bring that level of confidence and more accuracy to their customers.
So give us an idea. So let's take a field engineer, for example. You've just onboarded the company and they're all excited about using SmartRock. So take us through a day in a life of how and when they might implement because of their own role as a field engineer.
Before I answer that, let's just make a 20-second recap of what would have been if they would not use SmartRock, right? The
Okay.
goal is to replace the field samples, the ones that are telling you when to remove forms, when to stress cables on postation decks, even opening pavement to traffic, right? What they would have done is call the testing agency, cast the samples, testing agency returns the next day, pick up those samples and break at 2 days, 3 days, or whatever your target is. Project manager waits for the call or for the report. Okay, I'm good to go. And then they move on with their schedule, with their operations. What changes with SmartRock is instead of doing that, they're going to tag a sensor. Of course, it needs a calibration, and we can talk about that. But after the calibration to the sensor is done, they're going to install the sensor no more than 2 inches from the surface. This tail here, this white tail can go anywhere. So we have different length. And then you pour your concrete. So what you can do is you download the data an hour after, a day after, or close to when you typically need to move on, and see the data right away on your phone. Not only you, anyone that you invited to have visibility in your company in that project. You can set alerts. Let's say your target is psi, or let's say in metric 20 MPa. You're gonna know when you reach that strength, and then you can move on. You can remove and flip your forms to fly them over to the next deck. You can stress your cables so you can have that post tensioning happening within a reasonable time frame. That is the biggest difference. You don't need to wait for that call to move on.
Are you using any particular integrations with that?
We have integrations. We have an open API, so we can integrate with pretty much any software, any construction management system. We have a direct integration with Procore. So you can have the reports automatically integrated with your Procore account, but we can do with other softwares as well.